creativity, this student has left an indelible mark with their contributions to music, legacy, and the arts. Throughout their time in Grinnell College, this student has immersed themselves in the world of music and arts and expression, contributing to numerous productions and performances that have enriched our campus culture and inspired those around them. Whether performing on Harris stage, working behind the scenes, or collaborating with fellow artists, this student has consistently used their talents to foster connection, ignite imagination, and celebrate the power of free expression. Their artistic contributions have been as bold as they are sincere, reflecting a deep commitment to authenticity, collaboration, and community. Today, we celebrate not only their accomplishments, but the meaningful way they've used creativity as a tool for impact and inclusion. This student is a shining example of how the arts can move hearts. Please, please help me in welcoming Valerya Woodard.
And in classic Valerya fashion, I don't have this printed, and I rewrote this literally last night, so bear with me as I try not to cry. Hello, class of 2025, and guests. Some of you may not know who I am. My name is Valerya Woodard. I use she, her pronouns, and I, along with all of you, my fellow classmates, will be graduating tomorrow with degrees in psychology and gender, women's, and sexuality studies. I'm truly honored to be able to share this time with you and our guest as one of our baccalaureate student speakers. I've had the opportunity to reflect on not only these last 4 years, but everything that led all of us to these 4 years and this moment. I would like to share a few things that stood out to me. First, like previous speakers have mentioned, I think about the adversity that we faced, individually and collectively, before and during our time at Grinnell. COVID obviously comes immediately to mind. We experienced wonky junior and senior years of high school, mask mandates, enforced to-go boxes, and eating in pods. But despite the difficulties that came along with COVID, we persevered. Whether that looked like joining classes on WebEx or needing to take breaks during class to catch a breath without a mask, we miraculously attained an education that led to this moment, today and tomorrow. A challenge that I and others faced throughout my 4 years here was racism. From the countless times Bella and I got mixed up, to the silence in response to vulnerable testimonies in class, my identities as a queer Black African American and Turkmen woman have been, unfortunately, ignored and demeaned. From these hardships, I have learned the importance of staying true to who I am while navigating various obstacles. The second thing I realized upon reflection is that we have all had to figure out how to realize when it's time to keep going and when it's time to choose a new path. For me, I experienced this when I decided to step away from the sport I loved most, basketball. I walked on to the women's basketball team my first year, eager to bring a fierce energy. However, during that year, I brought my best self to practices and game days, working tirelessly, leading cheers at the end of the bench, and always coming with a positive attitude, even though I had no playing time. Amidst all this, though, my mental health was not doing well. Through GWIS, Gender, Women's, Sexuality Studies, I learned how to tune into my gut and heart, and I decided it was time to reevaluate. It was an emotionally heavy decision, but ultimately the best decision for me and my well-being. Because I stepped away from basketball, I was able to join the Grinnell Singers, be a member of Team Renfro, and invest time into my passions of music and embracing my Blackness. The decision was not an easy decision, and it was a learning process of how to be in relation with my inner thoughts and feelings. A winter without basketball was foreign to me, but I'm happy to say that I have survived each winter since. Lastly, these past 4 years have taught me the importance of connectedness. with each other, with all living beings, and with our ancestors. I think about the relationship that was fostered with Mother Nature during the awful hailstorm our second year. And I personally think about Miss Edith Renfro Smith and how connected I feel to her legacy, and the Black legacy at Grinnell. For those that do not know her, Miss Edith was the first Black woman to graduate Grinnell in 1937 and is the oldest living alum, like President Harris said, at 110 years and 10 months old. She is an incredible human, more specifically, an incredible Black woman. And my connection with her has allowed me to step into my potential of connecting with elders and preserving and institutionalizing Black history and legacy. With whom and what will you, thank you, with whom and what will you remain connected with after we graduate? What new connections are you looking forward to building? Class of 2025, we have done some pretty epic things. Regardless of how small or big our challenges and achievements were, each person here has been vital in how we have shaped this campus culture and legacy that we are leaving behind. Wednesday nights will never be the same. If you know, you know. I hope that the quality of light you choose to shine on these 4 years is one that is true to you and honors your Grinnell experience. I implore you to think about what memories you're going to hold on to most, what kind of legacy we're leaving behind, and what lessons and practices you're going to carry with you beyond Grinnell. After tomorrow, the next chapter of our lives begins. We will traverse the commencement stage, literally and metaphorically, into our futures and their possibilities. We are destined to achieve great things, and although we will be physically dispersed, we can rely on our Grinnellian identity to remain connected. I look forward to seeing and hearing about what we accomplished on and because of our future journeys. I'm confident in our ability to take the necessary steps in achieving our goals and becoming who we truly are. We can make it happen. We will go forth. Thank you for allowing me to speak on behalf of our class. I'm honored. I'm proud of you and us for making it to this moment, a moment that will be a lifelong memory. And I'm grateful. I'm grateful for all the wonderful and not so wonderful things that got us here. And a special shout out to all the people, past and present, whose support, tenacity, and love make this moment possible. Thank you.